Next, now we start with the median, and in the median, as I said, first of all we will pick up the individual series, then the discrete series and the continuous series. In the individual series, we have 11 students and the marks obtained by them are: the first student gets 10, the second one 11, the third one 15, the fourth one gets 17, the fifth one gets 20, the sixth student gets 21, the seventh student gets 32, the eighth student gets 32, the ninth one gets 33, the 10th one 35 and the 11th student gets 41. The formula which we have to apply here is the number of observation plus 1 divided by 2. And remember, in median, whatever is there, we will have to always put it in either ascending order or descending order. They shall not be given in this manner. For example, here I have put it in the ascending order starting from 10 and ending at 41. So, the number of observations that I have, the number of students are 11 plus 1 upon 2, that is 12 divided by 2 gives me 6. That means the sixth item that we have is the median in this series, which means this one. This is 21. So, 21 is the median of the individual series. Now, let me talk of the discrete series. In the discrete series also, you will have to always put it in either ascending order or descending order, and you cannot keep it in the raw form as it is. For example, there we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and the frequencies which have occurred, the number of students who have obtained these marks 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 are 2 students getting 2 marks, 3 students getting 3 marks, 8 students 4 marks, 10, 5, 12, 6, 16, 7, 10, 8, 8, 9 and 6 getting 10 marks. So, I will add on to 2 plus 3 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 16 plus 10 plus 8 plus 6, which will give me 75. And this was the frequencies that I have. Now, I will find out the cumulative frequency. In the cumulative frequency, what I do is I keep on adding to the marks. That is, the first one is 2, 2 plus 3 will give me 5 and 5, and likewise I keep adding on to the marks, and thus the total which shall be derived shall again be at the end 75, which shall be similar to the marks obtained or the frequencies which exist, and the formula remains the same of number of observation plus 1 divided by 22, and which is 75 plus 1 upon 2, giving me 38 as the median in the discrete series. So, you know, to find out the median by in the individual series and in the discrete series, remember the steps involved are: you will have to first of all put it in the ascending or descending order, and in this simple calculation shall be whatever comes, that particular item is the median. Whereas in this, when you calculate, it is that the number shall remain same here, and thus when we divide it, that shall be the median in the discrete series. Now, I talk of the third of its kind, and that is the continuous series, in which I shall have the range, I shall have the series which existed in the mean also. Now, we talk of the third kind of median, which means the continuous series. In the continuous series, as we have already seen, they shall be only range, the class intervals, and the exact marks shall not be there. So, the marks here obtained are between 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. So, the class interval that we have again is of 10. The frequencies, the number of students who have secured marks in these range are between 0 to 10 are 22, 10 to 20 38, 20 to 30 46, 30 to 40 35, 40 to 50 we have 20. So, when I add on to 22 plus 38 plus 46 plus 35 plus 20 will give me 161. which means the sigma f that I have is 161. Remember, the sigma f should be the last value that we have of the cumulative frequency, and the cumulative frequency shall be calculated in the same manner by adding on to the frequencies, which means 22 and then 3860 and then 46106 and then 141 and then 161 as the last number that we have. The last number shall be equivalent to this that we have. They shall always be same and only then it is correct. Now to find out the median, we shall be taking into account the number of observation divided by 20. The number of observations are 161, which means 161 divided by 2 will give me 80.5. That means 80.5 is the median, and I have to find out this in the class interval that I have. So 80.5 shall lie in this 106 that we have cumulative frequency. When this is 106, cumulative frequency lies 80.5, that means the class interval that I get is 20 to 30 since it falls in this. Thus, we will try and find out the median, and the formula here which shall be used will be the lower limit of the class interval. This is the class interval that we have derived, plus number of observation upon 2 minus cumulative frequency into class interval upon f, the frequency. So that means the lower class limit that I have is 20. The number or the number of observation that I have is 161 divided by 2 minus 60 that I have, and this 60, how do I get this 60? This is the cumulative frequency, that is 60. The cumulative frequency is always the frequency which falls before the number that we have derived. Since 160 was there for 80.5, so the cumulative frequency will be this, which is 1 before the number that I have derived. So this will be minus 60 upon 46 and divided by or multiplied by the 10, that is the class interval that I have, the interval that we have. Now this means when I divide 161, that is 20 plus 161 upon 2 minus 60 into 10 upon 46, the conclusion that shall be drawn will be 24.46. This shall be the median of the continuous series. So you shall have observed by now that we have derived the mean by individual, discrete and the continuous series, and we have also derived the median through 3, that is the individual, the discrete and the continuous series. The third and the last that we have to learn is the mode that we have in the next clipping.